Merry Christmas. Joyeux Noël. Frohe Weihnachten. Frohe.
Frohe Weihnachten. Frohe Weihnachten.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
It's not important how you say it or how you pronounce it. In fact, I'd almost consider it a universal language. Like pictures of cats. We all just kind of get what a Merry Christmas is and what it means. For me, Christmas is one of the most magical times of the year. The annual holiday brought to you by the somewhat satisfactory people at Coca-Cola and in close partnership with the folks at Hallmark. I could literally spend an hour going over how Coca-Cola has manufactured the Christmas we know and love. But suffice to say, Santa Claus? Yeah, that's a Coca-Cola product. Well, at least the Santa Claus that we all know and recognize today. Now, for those of you that are unfamiliar with Hallmark, they're a pretty cool company from back in the day. Now, if you don't know what a card is, well, in a nutshell, it's a folded piece of cardstock with a holiday-related message on it. You would send these to your loved ones and people you don't want to hear bitching and complaining about not getting a card over the holidays. They are really big with grandparents. They'll even slip some cash in there just to ensure they've got your love. Generally speaking, you'll make said card a little bit more personal by writing something in it with a pen or a pencil. Now, you don't know what a pen or a pencil is? Fuck me. You know what? Let's just move along. Why don't you just post your questions down in the comments section? Now, before we dive too deep into this, I want to be very clear about something. And I want to be very, very serious about something. I love Christmas. As a young guy, one of the greatest and most anticipated deliveries used to land in our mailbox every year, just before the holidays. What was that, you might be asking? The Sears catalog. Let me tell you, this bad boy was jam-packed with all the coolest stuff. But more importantly, who can forget the lingerie section? That was legit hub for 14-year-old me. But, and I gotta tell you, this legit blows my mind. Haven't you noticed that Christmas literally starts the day after Halloween now? Walk into any Walmart on November 1st. In one aisle, we've got discounted candy and costumes. And across the aisle, we've got Christmas trees and inflatable reindeer. Oh, and about the Christmas tree, probably the most sacred part of Christmas, the absolute beacon of the holiday. Rumor has it that back in the day, there was a tradition of taking one's family deep into the forest, walking through the snow, regardless of the weather, all of this in search of the most perfect tree for Christmas. This beautiful, magical thing. Green, tall, growing with every year, and so full of life. After consideration, once the family was satisfied with their find, they proceed to hack it down with an axe, using all the energy and gusto they have in them, and then dragging it out of the forest, strapping it to the roof of the car like it's a deer carcass, and then driving it home and dragging it into the living room, decorating it in humiliating decorations, and then watching as it slowly dies for the next few weeks. That is, of course, if it doesn't burst into flames due to all the lights being plugged into one single power bar. Nowadays, though, from boxed to decorated to the absolute tits, under 20 minutes. Christmas is at one time of the year where you get absolute free reign to light up and decorate your house in the most awesome, bright, and over the top way that you want. Like, all of your childhood dreams can come true here. Fancy a toy train going around your house? Do it up, man. Got a cool light show in mind for the house and lawn? Bro, the world is your oyster. Want to display a giant 40-foot premium Christmas inflatable Santa Claus with blow-up Christmas decorations, outdoor holiday decor for outdoor yard lawn Christmas party without built-in LED lights? Go at her, Tiger. The best part? Even if your neighbors don't like it, they can't really say shit. I mean, let's be real. Who wants to be that family complaining about their neighbor displaying excessive holiday spirit? And hey, while we're on the subject of Santa Claus, let's just go ahead and call a spade a spade. These days, Santa's stealth is no match for Ring doorbells and motion activated floodlights. Imagine the jolly old guy triggering every security system from here till the North Pole. The NSA would have him on a watch list before you could say milk and cookies. My last point on decorations is actually going to hit pretty hard with parents far and wide. Imagine this. It's December 23rd, and bro, you're on the home stretch. You've been absolutely killing it. The family's asleep, and you're hoping to just catch a couple hours of Z's. You lay in bed, close your eyes, and like a prostate exam, it hits you. The fucking elf on the shelf. Well, have fun spending the next 45 minutes coming up with an idea and then implementing it. So you've got your tree dialed in, regardless of how it was obtained. Your lights are 100% on point. You just ignore those haters. And, bro, well done. Your decorations are becoming a community talking point. I think it's time. Let's do gifts. Christmas is the one special time of the year where we get to gauge how much people love us based on the amount they spend on our gift. Wow, Bill, so you got me socks. You really shouldn't have. I guess, luckily, I love how wool feels against my skin. I guess it kind of brings me back to my childhood when I had chicken pox. I hope you enjoyed that 15-year-old bottle of Glenfiddich scotch I got ya. Bill didn't know it yet, but this was actually a very special bottle of scotch that he'd been given. You see, the very year this bottle of scotch was bottled, a group of warehouse workers stole a few bottles. Well, after a few drinks, one of them got a little careless with their cigarette. And wouldn't you know it, 98% of the warehouse burned to the ground. Only one barrel was able to be saved. And good old Bill here, he's got a bottle taken from that very barrel. Don't be a Bill. Bill sucks. That being said, I 100% get it. Picking out a gift for someone that you only see maybe once or twice a year is about as easy as nailing Jell-O to a wall. And I mean, let's be real. 3 out of the 4 gifts that you give out will probably be either regifted or they're destined to end up on Facebook Marketplace before Boxing Day. The best move I ever made was moving from doing my shopping in malls to 100% doing it on Amazon. I will literally bang out all my shopping in 15 minutes on December 20th. Hell, I think they even offer a service to gift wrap it for you. But I actually get a kick out of doing it. Okay, we're cooking along here. Next up, we're going to discuss the eats. First off, let's just get the logistics out of the way. People don't just land in chairs at dinner tables. They need to get there. So here's what we're contending with. The dead of winter, check. Icy road conditions, yeah, Big 10-4. An influx of female and elderly drivers. Yeah. 10 times more traffic than normal. Yipper. Cool. So this should be fun. Traveling during the holidays is an absolute dick punch, if I'm being completely honest. Most of the time, it's long drives, bad weather, cranky spouses, and let's not lose sight of the fact that we're headed to a destination that you're probably not too gung-ho about going to. But then again, I think about it, and like those ancient dudes who were walking through the desert to some barn, like day after day, night after night, just, constantly walking forward. Zero Netflix, zero Spotify, and zero YouTube. I'm pretty sure they were walking towards a light, but I'm like not totally certain. And yeah, so they eventually found baby Santa in a manger in a barn. They ate and now, depending on how dysfunctional and fractured your family is, you could be someone that either loves or hates this part of the holidays. It can legit feel like an annual interrogation disguised as a dinner. On side A, you've got some family members sitting on cloud nine as they sit around the dining room table, enjoying each other's company, enjoying the conversations. And you got side B. They're not so much enjoying their position. They're fielding questions like, what direction are you taking with your life? And why are you putting so much emphasis on these YouTube videos? Or watching your single cousin answer for the 4th year in a row, no, Granny, I'm not pregnant. Regardless of what side you're on, know that both sides are praying hard for a drunk family member to come bursting into the room to take the heat off. I love Christmas. I hope you do too. And if you like this video, I highly recommend checking out this one up here in the corner where I explore the uncanny world of AI girlfriends. See ya.